Ah. Nou, dit is wel goed, joh. Twee. Fuck, ik moet tijd zetten en zo dan. Oh shit. Okay. Begin the game. Never the end is never the end. Never the end is never the end. The end is loading. Never. Huh? Never the end is never the end. Never the end is never the end. Never the end is never the end. Never the. Zo, wat een gelul. Nigga, die processbar is voor. Die processbar is vol. Ik wou bijna zeggen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I see Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
No man, ik ga niet weg. Ik ga niet luisteren naar deze nigger. Ik kan crouchen. Nee, je kan crouchen, oké. Oké. Beetje. What the fuck, nigga? Deze is wel tijd. Oké, dan gaan we naar buiten stappen.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Open the
Stanley
door,
decided to
nigga.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Echt flikker, echt flikker. Ik ga helemaal niks.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oké, ik heb net wat gedaan, maar ik weet niet wat. Ik weet niet wat ik heb gedaan, maar ik heb wat gedaan.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Wat dan, broer? Niet vol. Oké, ik heb weer eentje uitgedaan. Waarom doe ik dit? Weet ik veel. Ik ben gewoon een beetje bored. Dus alle deuren zijn open. Oké. Het is open. Het is open. Deze kan gewoon dicht. Kan deze dicht? Nee, deze blijft open.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Denk je dat? Denk je dat? Hè? Denk je dat? Denk je echt? Links. Ik ga rechts!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Denk het boeit mij.
Perhaps he
Denk
wanted
je
to
dat boeit
stop by
mij?
the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ja, ik wil het admiren. Ik wil het admiren. Ik wil het admiren. Mijn chest. Alles is fucking dicht, broer.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yup. Lekker.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Je geeft me te veel vrijheid.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ze geven me te veel vrijheid. Hier mijn ontrustende tas ga uitleveren, hoor. Hoe zit het als een keyboard, broer?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Wat dan?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
Okay.
you've forgotten about.
Ja.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking
Jawel,
for
man.
me, I'm asking for her.
Wie is haar?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Wie? Who, nigga? Who? Shit, en ik kon wow. Oh shit.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Maar wie denk je dat ik ben? Dat... Broer, dat is niemand. Het is precies niemand. Every hour shot for one shot to the head, bitch. Ben ik aan het wakker? Damn, flashbang!
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
Haha,
Oh,
grappig.
come on.
Grappig.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Wow.
Their life to you. I'm trying
Wow,
to make a point
okay.
here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
Weet je wat je
Let me
gaat
show
zien?
you what's really going on here.
Weet je wat je gaat zien? Dat ik geen shit ga doen voor jou. Ik ga niet luisteren, niks. Fuck you, nigga.
This
Why
is
my
a
wife
very
bald,
sad
bro?
story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Fuck you mean?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Ja.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
Noem je mij slaaf?
Now he's
Noem je mij
coming
een slaaf?
back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Hit my white booty. You ain't got shit. Plat. Kan je niet springen of zo?
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Yup.
Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Hij hebt om en veel.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
He went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Right back.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't it be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Yep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. He won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How
Ik
can I
zeg,
tell him in a
fuck
way
you,
that he'll
nigga.
understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Just your ass up, bitch ass nigga.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
Ba-
I don't make
ba-
the rules.
ba-
I
ba-
simply
ba-
play to
ba-
my
ba-
intended
ba-
purpose,
ba-
the
ba-
same as
ba-
Stanley.
ba-
We're not so
ba-
different, I
ba-
suppose.
ba- ba-
I'll
ba-
try
ba-
once
ba-
more to
ba-
convey
ba-
all this to
ba-
him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I Stanley pushed the button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed the button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed the button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed the button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed the button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed the button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed the button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed the button. And then I bop, bop, ba-da, ba 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 ba. Oh, zet hem op. Zet hem op.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ik ga precies
What
hetzelfde
could it
doen.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Zet zo bitch uit
co-workers.
neer. Zet zo bitch uit neer. Denk je niet? Die. Die. Kan ik niet meer dan dat. Nee, dus.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ik ga niet luisteren, B.
Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We gaan het weer gewoon herhalen, hoor.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Maar deze keer gaan we door die
Stanley,
deur.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm
Ga
not.
omhoog.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Shut your
that
ass up,
convinced
bitch
that I
ass
want
nigga.
something bad to happen to you?
Yeah.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but
Yeah.
I really do want to help you, to
Shut
show
your
you
ass up.
something beautiful.
Shut your ass
Let
up.
me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Shut your
Give me
ass
a
up.
chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Uh-huh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Nah, man.
Stanley walked through the red
En we gaan weer door de blauwe deur.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Ik denk het wel,
Stanley
man.
walked through the red door.
Je dacht.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
Ba
You chosen
ba
world.
ba
Don't
da
let
ba
me
ba da ba
stop
da
you.
ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba ba ba.
You see?
Oh.
There's nothing here.
Empty
I
textures.
haven't even finished building this section of the map
Ba-
because you were never
ba-
supposed to be
ba-
here in
da-
the first
ba- da-
place.
ba- da- ba-
Broken
ba-
rooms,
ba- ba-
exposed
ba- da-
developer
ba-
textures.
ba-
Is this what you had wanted? Was
Yeah.
it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Ja, nou
Do
kan
you
lie,
not think I
jawel,
put a
man.
lot of time into that? Because
Nah.
I did. And in the end, it was all
Geen
for nothing.
tijd.
Because
Zet
this
je
is what you
ass
wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What
Shut
would
up,
have made
man.
this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Ja,
Work
man.
with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Ba
Tell
ba
you what.
ba da
Let me
ba
take a
da
stab in the
ba
dark at a new
ba
design,
ba
and you
ba
can give
da
me some
ba ba da
feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Echt een flikker.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
Zoek het uit.
But I guess it isn't my place to judge.
Ja, oké dan.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Hij wordt triggered, hij wordt triggered, hij wordt triggered.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Hij wordt triggered. Nou, hij wordt getriggerd.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Fuck them kids!
All about the
Fuck them kids, nigga.
endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Fuck them kids.
The art world will really take notice.
Ga ik nog
But
niet
of course,
klikken.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So
Fuck
why
them
don't
kids.
you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Fuck them
Be sure
kids.
to keep notes on your experience.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Burn.
Bastard.
Match ass, wat
Did you do
dan?
it because you hate babies or
Ja.
purely to spite me?
Ja,
Because if it's the latter,
eigenlijk door
well, I
jou.
don't know what to do. I'm
Door jou, want je
completely out of
loopt.
ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might
Ba-
improve the experience for me.
ba- ba-
I'm not even going to
ba-
try.
ba- ba-
I'm out.
ba-
I'm
ba-
out.
ba-
I'm done.
Dat is jouw
It's
probleem, hè?
over.
Oké.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Weet ik,
oh,
weet
hey,
ik.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Zo, wat gaan we Warzone playen?
What do we have here?
Geen ene kanker. Hey, kankerbek.
Yes. This
Typisch
seems
hond.
like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Wacht, te veel loading. Oeh, ik ken deze game al. Dit is waar je moet surviven en
What do
zo.
you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Springen van het gebouw.
Well, it
Waar is
seems
de deur?
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Echte flikker. Hij noemt mij pedo.
Yes, that must be it.
Hij
What
noemt
a
mij pedo.
fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
Hoezo noem je
And it
mij
seems there's even
pedo?
more.
Vind je dat
Come,
normaal?
let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Nou, ik vind het best wel cozy hier. Ik doe de deur wel dicht, joh. Ik vind het best wel cozy. We hebben Frozen Flakes! What the fuck is dat? Space Puss. Space Puffs. Oh, dit hebben we Beans. We hebben Hitler. Ja. Die teken die ik vroeger altijd op school deed. We hebben de Typomatic. Wat? Oh shit, van ja, radio. En nee, waar is de ladder? Waar is die shit? Ik ken deze game maar veel ergens. Dit was een horror game volgens mij. Voor wat heb ik een crouch feature, bro? Ik gebruik die shit niet eens.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Nigga, wat? Weet je wat? Ik volg die pad niet eens.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a
Poppy
close call.
flikkerbotta.
You nearly wandered off into that That thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
I bet.
Out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Nee, B, laat me gewoon.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Flikker.
Okay, I think this will be
Misschien kan ik
just
hier doorheen
the thing.
kruipen. Laat me gewoon mijn game playen. Als dit de hele game is, bro, dan word ik echt druk. Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There
Rocket
isn't any
League?
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley,
Say
if you manage to
yes.
get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Waar is de bal? Er hoort een grote bal te zijn.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall
back.
run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay,
Oh, you a
Stanley, here's the
dumbass
ball.
nigga.
Have fun.
Oh nee joh. Schiet mijn spier? Oh, say less. Mijn eigen goal ga ik scoren. Dus ik noem me cool aan. Dief!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. Hold on. What are you doing?
Ik ga niet luisteren, wie? Fucking leven, ik ga niet luisteren naar jou. Oh, dit
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
is echt jouw
How will
probleem,
you
hoor.
write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
Dat is jouw probleem, hoor. Oké, my bad. Oké. Oude game, oude textures, oude textures, echt heel oud. Een beetje rundown, een beetje rundown. Is dit een endless loop of zo? Nee. Game was een beetje rundown. Just keep swimming. Ooh, light. I see the light. Jesus. Stand up. Stand up. Nee, ik ben producer hier zo, hoor. Ik ben producer. Damn, die stoel is vies. Ik heb een spy on me, nee. Ik ging...
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it down in wherever he is right now.
Laat me
wonder if he's happy with his
doorspelen.
choice.
Laat me
And if he's
doorspelen.
learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Met chess.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Echt niet.
Someone who will wrap everything up at
Nah,
the end to
I'm
make
good.
sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
Nou man.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Nou man.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Oké.
The end will be here soon.
Oké.
Very soon.
You do you, man.
I
You
can
do you.
wait.
Nou, wacht dan. Chimboy. Waar ben ik? Zulkjes zeg. Oké dan. Als er niks gebeurt, bro, ik ga TikTok kijken. Ik ga niet luisteren naar wat de fuck deze nigger doet. Ik heb mijn basketbal. Awararu, man. Waar ga je heen? Gesprek. En ik hoor ook helemaal niks.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Weer?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nah, I miss shit. Laat me gewoon voor één keer ga ik luisteren naar wat de fuck hij te zeggen heeft. Deze keer zit hier. Oké. Oké. Ik weet niet wat voor lore ik daar doe, maar je weet toch. Ik ga de eerst... Weet je wat? Ik luister.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Maar misschien kan ik aan de recht... Ik ga rechts nog één keer proberen. Something is er niet.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep.
The lounge
I
was
admire it.
sublime, a work of art. What was it? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wat een flikker, broer. Zal ik die deur proberen? Ai.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
My bad. Shit, nigga, my bad. Echt my bad, man. Ik dacht... hoe kom ik op die
All of
auto?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Fucking hell, bro. Doe die deur open.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nee, ik heb mijn eigen wil. Wilkracht. Wilkracht. Is die wilkracht.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Is die wilkracht. Ik wil naar beneden komen. Nee, maar dat overleeft niemand. Oeh, daar kan ik ook heen. Wacht. Hoe ga ik dat doen, though? The fuck?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I mean,
Good
I
job,
tried.
Stanley.
I
Everyone
tried.
thinks you are very powerful.
I tried. Als je me een jump mechanic gaf, broer, dat ik het gelijk gedaan. Maar je weet toch, ik kan niet jumpen. Ik kan een crouchen, want hij is chingos. Thought I found a way. Thought I found a way, but it never gonna sign me yet. I hope someday.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Zie met je lult veel. Met je lult veel. Deuren kunnen nog steeds niet open. Wacht, kan je niet? Nee, weer ook niet. Fucking hell, man. Open? Nee. De deur kan weer open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good. Bro.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. Giddy but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nee, ik neem helemaal niks. Voor mij kan ik helemaal niet. Zal ik gewoon... Ik ga nog 1 keer.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Ik kan ergens doorheen passen.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Helemaal niks te proeven. Leave me alone, man.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Yeah. Thought I found a way, but you never would have said.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Let me go back.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Dat was echt my bad, man.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I know.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Maar ga die deur dicht doen in mijn gezicht.
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just no. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Ik speel met deze man de gevoelens wel.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Hij is, we gaan terug. Er moet iets extra's zijn. Er moet gewoon iets extra's zijn. Anders hoop ik gewoon weer terug. Ja man, suicidal. I am so suicidal. Suicidal. I am so suicidal. Suicidal.
Oh, thank God you lived. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Nah. You right. Helemaal gelijk. Waarom zou ik terug gaan en dit allemaal opnieuw doen? Nee bro, voor welke reden? Voor betere endings? Ik wil hier niet luisteren ending. Dat is alles wat ik wil. I'm back.
See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Zeker wel. I can kill myself. Cause I'm so suicidal. Yeah, I'm so suicidal.
Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
None. Nothing. Cause I'm so suicidal. Yeah. 1, 2, bommetje! Dief!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I can do that. Ik word steeds slomer.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Oh wow. Zo mooi.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Ja, hoe ik het zeg, ik denk ga gewoon zelfmoord plegen wel. Zeker niet. Zelfmoord plegen is het man. Ik word wel steeds slomer. Voor een of andere reden.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Ja,
you were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yep, inderdaad. Ik wil je niet goed zien. Ik haat jou. And I'm so suicidal.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
Ik ga niet helemaal
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Ja? Hij zegt me eindelijk wat ik niet hoef te doen. Dus ik ga even blij doen.
Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I'm teasing you. Nee. Ik ben je aan het teasen.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Gebeurt niks daarboven, dat is het probleem. Dat moet maar bij zelfmoord is de enige optie. Zelfmoord is de beste moord. Cause I'm so suicidal. Yeah, I'm so suicidal. Ah, yeah. I'm so suicidal. Yeah, I'm so suicidal. 1, 2, 3. Bommetje! Dief!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Ja mooi, laten we. Kan je echt niet goed zien. Fucking dipshit. 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 Jij dipshit. Jij dipshit. Jij dipshit. Fuck you, nigga. Bitch, nigga. Fucking nigger. You bitch fucking nigger.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Echt een goede vraag. Oké. Hoe kom ik daar, doe? Ik wil daar komen. Open the door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Big bro,
he
ik ga
entered the
altijd
door on
erin.
his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Fuck the employee lounge, bro.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Flekkere koita. Hoppie. Kom ik daar, bro? Kom ik daar? Sluit die doos. Sprong ik net.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stan. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
No.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Oh, this is fucking death.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley... Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices.
Voor mij heb ik alles gedaan wat ik moest doen. Dief. Dief. Dief.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Yep. Alle computers zijn uit. Ik denk, ik ga gewoon luisteren, man. Ik luister.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door and this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Het staat aan, bro. Flikker. Ik daar.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room.
What a room, what a room.
What a room.
What a room.
Va-va-voom.
Va-va-voom. What a room.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yep.
Really worth it.
What a room. What a room. What a room, nigga. What a room, nigga. What a room.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected
What a
poorly
room.
on his overall personality.
What a room.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What a room. What a room. What a room.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
Kan je die aan mij
But
geven?
when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yep. What a room. What a room, what a room, what a room. De controller zit zelfs beneden. Ik zit even gewoon rustig, joh. En ik er weer gaat jappen tegen mij. What a room, what a room, what a room, what a room. What a room. What a room, what a room, what a room, what a room. What's a room? What a room, what a room, what a room, what a room. What a room, what a room, what a room. Ba ba boom, ba ba boom. What a room, what a room. Va va voom, what a room, va va voom. What a room, what a room, what a room. What's a room, what a room, what a room, what a room. What a room, what a room, what a room. I see. Ik vind het wel goed, joh. Wat is het? Het is... Zo, de exacte tijd. Natuurlijk.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Yep.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ja, dacht je. Yep, ik ga echt nooit luisteren naar die nigger. Son of a bitch, bitch nigga, bitch nigga, bitch nigga, bitch nigga, nigga, nigga.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Circle.
from here it's,
Left. I ga right. And left. And left. And right. And right. En left. En left. Geef me geen andere optie voor mij. Wat dat het dicht ongelijk.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh, je hebt echt een flikker.
Let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Make it drop, that's some wet. With a bucket in our mouth, that's a wet. Drop, that's a wet. A bucket in our
All of his
mouth.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley is een unstable child. Die niks zelf kan doen. Ik denk, ik ga gewoon luisteren.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Deze twee deuren zijn hetzelfde.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Je vader! Oh, je fucking leven, broer! Oh, nee, ik ga precies hetzelfde doen ook weer. Je fucking leven, broer.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Fucking hell, man. Now you're back.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, je fucking vader, broer. Missed a memo. Nigga, ik was so close. Ik was so close. Mentaal unstable kind. Like, nigga, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Nu zijn er geen deuren. Oké, dan.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
It's worse.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Coffee, of course we did, bro. Hey, bro, you stupid or something? Like, bro, you stupid? Maar daar komen we zo pas op. Yup, ik heb honger, hoor. Zal ik gewoon nu noedels maken tijdens die stream? Nu kan ik teruggaan, maar ik kan niks openen. Ik kan. Niks gaat open. Oh, ga open. Deze deur moet ik open krijgen. Ik wil deze deur open.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Pure
I
chaos.
can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yes.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so
Yeah,
good
yeah.
job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
We
We both
flikken
know you didn't put in any actual work.
Helemaal
for that
wel,
win.
helemaal
Some
wel.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Zeker wel.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Gopi flikker botak. Com ibo mama yave. Stanley Parable.
All right,
Adventure.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Ik wil de lijn helemaal niet volgen. Fucking hell. Fuck de lijn. Kijk hoe die deur wagenwijd open staat, broer. Want je dacht echt heel slik of zo? Nee.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
I mean, ik wou hierheen, maar ja. Hé, waarom heb ik zoveel honger? Ja, maar als ik klaar ben met deze lijn en hij restart nog één
You
keer
see?
weer.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Nee.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Doe het uit, alsjeblieft. Gewoon niet. Nee, man. Laat me vrij. Laat me los. Dit is torture.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Niggas zei echt gewoon, look at that fern. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Wait, what? we're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Ik ben zo blij dat ik eindelijk deze kant op mag gaan.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? After we trusted
Lekker
you,
voor
after
je.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Ja man, ik ga stoppen. Ik kom een andere keer terug. I'm good. Shit nigga, I'm good. Laat me man.